This episode of Fix University is brought to you by Giving Tracks, where smart giving meets smart tech. Giving Tracks uses real-time processing and AI-powered tools to simplify corporate giving. From employee donations and matching gifts to in-kind support with instant donation distribution, live, friendly, human support, and givings up to 90% over other platforms. Giving Tracks is the future of corporate social impact. Learn more at givingtracks.com. That is GIVINGTRAX.com. No tuition, no homework, just ball. You're listening to Fix University.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Fix University podcast. Today is Thursday, April 23rd.
It's actually Wednesday, April 22nd.
Yeah, that one always gets me because we release it the day after. But yeah, today's draft day, NFL draft day. And we have a very, very special episode for you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about the NBA and NHL playoffs. We're going to be talking a little bit of Satsop Super League. With the draft coming up, we're going to talk NFL draft with a very special guest. We got Cameron Sheppard on the podcast today. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Let's
I was
go.
looking at the NHL playoff bracket, and everything's going to plan except for the Philadelphia Flyers, man.
I told you the Flyers, man.
Apparently they're good. The Penguins were my team before the Kraken existed, and I don't even know if I'm a Kraken fan.
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty fair weather when it comes to the Kraken. Like, if you make the playoffs, I'll watch it.
So I was just like, Sidney Crosby's 50 years old, bro, and like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to be honest, I have not watched a single NHL playoff game yet.
I didn't watch one either.
I honestly don't plan on watching any round one games start to finish. Round 2 and 3 is usually when I get involved.
I'm watching game 3, Philly, Pittsburgh, tonight.
You calling your shot on that one? Who's going to win?
Pittsburgh.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see about that one.
That series going to 7. May 2nd, it'll finish up.
That would be nuts if a fucking 2-0 series. I mean, it's happened before, but it would be nuts if that series went to 7.
Dude, did I say Boston beats Buffalo? I don't even know.
Let's see. You got Buffalo over Boston.
They're tied 1-1.
Yeah, so we got Buffalo and Boston 1-1 heading back to Boston. We got Tampa Bay and Montreal 1-1 heading back to Montreal. We have Carolina up 2-0 on Ottawa heading up to Canada. That's going to suck for the Carolina boys. Double OT in the playoffs. That's so tough losing that game for Ottawa.
They don't got the grit.
Yeah. And then like you said, Pittsburgh is down 0-2 to Philly. And I guess that's a pretty big deal in the NHL. No one was thinking that Philly had it except for me. Dude, Philly won both of those games on the road.
Those were road games?
Yes. They stole 2 on the road.
Pittsburgh going to go steal 2 back. Come on.
But they shut them out in game 2.
Yeah, that sometimes you're just like on to the next.
I guess, yeah.
On to the next game. I actually don't hate the bracket right now.
No, I mean, I think that you're looking pretty good, at least in the East. I don't know. I mean, it's too early to tell. Like, in the West, you got Colorado's up 2-0 on the Kings, and then you got Dallas and Minnesota tied 1-1, Vegas and Utah 1-1. Edmonton is up 1-0 on Anaheim. They play tonight.
They're probably playing right now.
They could be. I think, yeah, they play today. Yeah, looking pretty solid. We got our first ever Utah playoff hockey game this week, tomorrow, I think. So that's pretty exciting. Dude, how do you feel about the Mammoth?
I think they're going to win the series.
Win the series.
I don't know who they got on their team, bro. we missed out last year. I want to do goal of the week, playoff goal of the week. We don't have
you got one?
no dangle of the week, goal of the week.
We'll just say it's Nicholas Roy's OT winner in Game 2 of Colorado versus LA.
I'm still not impressed.
Not impressed by that goal? Oh, I think that was a badass goal.
No, I could do it. If I could do it, it's not goal of the week.
All right. All right. Then we'll see. But yeah, no, we gotta keep up with goal of the week going forward.
I know. So I'll, from now on, goal of the week throughout playoffs.
Yeah, also like
I'll just have a goal of the week forever now.
I can keep up with like the series, like the way that these series are going, but I'm probably not gonna watch them like in depth. So like you as our fucking NHL correspondent for the FU pod, you gotta lock in and start watching some fucking playoff hockey.
That's a big responsibility of mine, and I like to watch hockey more than basketball. So I'm down. I'm locking in on NHL now.
Do it. All right.
I'm the guy.
Sweet. Well, then let's segue to basketball.
Yeah.
NBA playoffs have been pretty good, honestly.
Dude, the Spurs look cool. I like their the ambiance that they're going with, you know? Did you see that?
Yeah, their playoff game 1, their fan t-shirts, that was a really cool pattern and court and uniform combo.
They didn't do game 2 though.
Game 2 they did a blackout because they wore their black uniforms.
And the taller they are, the harder they fall. You're GOAT.
Yeah. Wemby goes down in game 2. That was, dude, like you said, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Bro's head came from 8 feet in the sky and then hit the ground, bro.
Yeah, that's like you falling off of the top of a truck and just face planting.
Yeah, that would hurt.
It would hurt pretty bad.
I think Wemby's head is bigger than a normal human's, though, right?
Yeah. He's got a bigger head than me and you.
Probably.
I would assume so. He's like 8 feet tall. But yeah, no.
In for nothing.
He's concussed, and yeah, he's what I'm seeing like with the NBA concussion protocol is that it's a 48-hour minimum before he can come back, and then it's based off of the team's evaluation. So they're looking at like a 7-day average, which puts him coming back next Tuesday for game 5 as his like earliest realistic return.
All right.
And dude, it's huge for the Blazers. Like that really opens up the series, having it be 1-1, going back to Portland, Wemby out for both of those games.
Yeah, the Spurs could be cooked.
Yeah, they are my championship team this year. Like I think the Spurs are going to win it all if the Lakers don't.
You just don't even care about the Thunder.
The Thunder don't have it.
Bro, they're unbeatable.
Wemby can beat them, and LeBron can beat them.
Well, wouldn't LeBron play them? Or do they do it weird, like lowest seed plays highest seed, or is it literally just straight up bracket?
I honestly don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the NBA was reseed every round. That would make sense.
I don't think it is, though. That's the NFL.
Yeah.
I think the bracket plays out.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, well, fucking back to that game. Scoot Henderson, everyone was calling him a bust. He dropped 31 last night.
Not a bust. I never said that. Probably, like what? What do you expect him to do? Except for drop 30 in a playoff game.
Drop 30 in a playoff game. Yeah, that's
not a bust.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's really good. He was wet ball, step up, put a hand up. Like, come on, bro.
Scoot. He didn't even go to college, bro.
No. G League guy.
He's one of those guys.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
I do respect it.
Yeah. Go the brawny route.
I bet your mama wants you to get a degree, though. And you'll get one.
None of these guys are getting degrees.
You in Portland.
Cam.
Probably working on something.
You think Anthony Edwards has a degree?
Yeah.
No.
From Georgia?
No fucking way. No way.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's smart.
He does not have a degree.
Bro, come on.
What's up with Dame? He's street clothes. That's his new nickname, street clothes. I haven't seen Damian Lillard play in 3 years.
He popped his Achilles in the playoffs last year.
Bro.
So I bet he's just about ready to come back.
We might never see Dame play again.
If the Trailblazers win this series somehow and go to the next round, I bet Dame comes back. And then everyone's like, Damian Lillard is on the Trailblazers and they're in the second round of the playoffs. Somehow.
Okay, that would be pure cinema.
That's what's going to happen probably.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
But Fox, I like De'Aaron Fox. But fuck the Spurs. Fuck the Spurs. And
Yeah.
De'Aaron.
I think the Spurs got it. They got what it takes. I took a future on them back in December to win the NBA championship at 8-1. So
That's not that good of odds.
it wasn't a lot of money on the line.
Bro, I bet their odds are worse right now.
You mean better?
No. I bet you make more money than 8-1 on the Spurs right now.
So better odds for profit.
Profit-wise, better.
Maybe. I don't know. They're in the playoffs.
I know, but still.
I just watched, dude, Wembanyama is going to be the best player ever. Like, it's actually insane watching him.
It was insane watching his head hit the ground.
Yeah, that was insane too.
That's all I saw from that game, actually.
Yeah. Well, then let's move on to another game. Lakers are up 2-0 on Houston. And oh boy, was I right.
The series isn't over. You're not right about anything.
It's over.
Yeah.
That series is over.
KD was just shut down, apparently.
Yeah, he did not have a good game. Like, I mean, I think he had like 20 points, but they were all in the first half. Second half, he did literally nothing. I don't think he scored.
Marcus Smart's a good defender, bro.
Very good defender.
I forgot that the Lakers even had him.
Yeah, dude, this Lakers team's built. They're built to go on a run this year. I swear.
Built for the chip?
Yeah, dude, Luke Kennard's going off. You have two of the best Ohio basketball players of all time on the same team, and they're hooping.
Bro, LeBron just cannot get a ring, bro.
Gotta give him a ring. Gotta get him one.
I'll drive down to Los Angeles and I won't let it happen.
You're gonna stop LeBron from winning a championship? Like, dude, what if we get a Lakers Celtics in 2026?
I wouldn't watch it.
Why? That would probably be the best thing for the NBA of all time.
It would be. I would definitely watch all of it, actually. But
it would be awesome.
Dude, Lakers and Celtics are both stupid now, though. All they've done was in the past. Like, I mean, I don't even count the Celtics' recent championship. Did the Lakers win a bubble ring?
The Lakers won the championship in 2020.
Yeah.
Some are saying that that's the hardest championship to win because there were no fans and you were isolated.
It's basically you get a NBA championship for playing in LA Fitness with a screen on the side.
Okay, we don't need to be talking about the bubble right now. Let's talk about LeBron's greatness instead. Crazy stat. Switch up.
LeBron's nice.
Look, okay, here are the top 3 players in NBA history to have the most 25.5 rebound and 5 assists playoff games in NBA history.
25 and 5?
25, 5, and 5 playoff games in NBA history.
Okay.
Number three, you have Michael Jordan with 73. Number 2, you have LeBron before turning 30. And number 1, you have LeBron with 80 after turning 30.
LeBron in entirety is number 1?
Yes. But LeBron before turning 30 is 2, and LeBron after turning 30 is 1.
Okay, how many rings does he have?
4.
And did he average 40 in the finals? How many times?
Probably once, twice.
Bro, I think MJ's average in the finals is 40 points.
Unethical. He's an unethical hooper.
Okay, well, what are you talking about? LeBron's great.
LeBron's just like, dude, the playoff greatness of LeBron James is like, everyone's like, oh, he blah 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 bullshit.
He's been in the league my entire life.
What?
He's been in the NBA my entire life.
Yeah.
Of course he has every stat.
Okay.
So
and
what?
And he's not the GOAT because of it?
22 years in the league, bro. MJ did it in like 8, 10. He did what he did in like 10 years.
Bro. He was playing against plumbers.
And it's a fine margin, but LeBron's played twice as long. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I just think that's a crazy stat.
Is a factor, though. Longevity is a factor of hoops.
Fuck yeah. Dude, LeBron is 40 years old, and he is carrying the Lakers to 2-0 above the fucking Rockets. Like, he's alone. He's playing with his fucking son, who is basically you.
Yeah.
And fucking Luke Kennard. And he's like taking 6. Like, come on, man. That's greatness.
I hope you hear it. Like, I'm not gonna deny LeBron's greatness anymore.
All right.
But it's just Michael Jordan at the end of the day. And LeBron's there too. LeBron's there.
I don't know. I think you might rethink that after LeBron wins his 5th championship.
If he wins a title this year and he's like doing it,
he will be the finals MVP if he goes to the finals, win or lose.
Well, dude, Luka's gonna come back and put LeBron in his fucking Yoda sack.
Bro, LeBron's in his Magic Johnson era. He's fucking playing point guard, dude. He's no.
I know, but Luka's very good.
Luka's gonna be the number 2 option on that team when he comes back.
And who else is there? AR-15, bro.
Yeah, he's doing it alone right now.
Kennard's fucking doing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
He wants it bad.
He wants it.
They all want it. And dude, we get the Lakers. Bro, I watched the Thunder beat the Suns by 80. That was crazy.
I was not even going to mention that series. It's okay. Congrats, OKC. You sweet or the fucking Suns.
But they've only played once.
Yeah, no, they're going to.
The Celtics did that to the Sixers, and then the Sixers came back.
They beat them by 20. They beat them by 20.
They were up by 30 in the 4th. They were up by 30.
Yeah. They did not actually win by 80. Did they?
No, they won by like 30.
Still, yeah, might as well be 80. But yeah, the West is looking like a bloodbath. Then you got Denver and Minnesota are tied. It sucks that they have to play each other every year in the playoffs. Like, I would like to see them like in a Western Conference Finals again. I just don't like seeing those 2 teams play in the first round.
It's good though. That's gonna be a good series.
It is. It'll probably go to 7.
I like that.
Yeah. So, dude, I mean, if you're looking at the West, like, let's be real. If, like, let's say that the winner of Denver and Minnesota has to play OKC. Cool. OKC probably goes to the semi. And then it's LA has to play the winner of San Antonio, Portland.
Bro, no. What are you looking at? The Lakers will play the Thunder if they win. There's no
not in my NBA. Not in my NBA. We're getting the Lakers to the finals, bro.
Well, I honestly, with Luka, oh, dude, I remember when the Lakers midseason were like hot, like 12-game win streak. They went to OKC and just got slaughtered. With Luka, but I think he got hurt that game.
Yeah, it's also a new team. He was hella new on that team. Yeah.
No, that was like 2 months ago.
No, he's still new. He's still new. He's marinated now.
Luka, you know me right now.
All right, on to the East. Detroit is down 0-1 to Orlando. I have nothing to say about that. Orlando, I guess, is not a bad team.
What did I tell you?
I don't know. Did you say Orlando's going to win that game?
Orlando's good. They beat the Cavs in like one of the best NBA games I've seen in a long time. Regular on a random Tuesday in fucking February.
Okay,
Cavs.
The way that I evaluate a team's well-being in the NBA is what have you done for me lately?
The Magic.
Orlando has looked like shit lately.
They're on a little streak right now. Lately.
Yeah, I guess they won 2 games in a row. I'm saying before these 2 last games that they won, they looked like shit.
Were you watching the end of their season?
Yeah. I saw a couple of their games. I was watching the fucking play-in.
Okay, but I watched them go head-to-head with James Harden and a full Cavs roster in February, like, playoff game, and they won. So, like, I'm like, dude, the Magic could beat the Pistons.
They could.
Be the ones, basically. And then the Cavs round 2. That would be crazy. And then you would get at least 4 games. I'm gonna send out the highlights to that game. I'm gonna go find Cavs Magic February, and I'm just gonna be like, this is just what we should all know about the Magic because they're good.
Yeah. So the Cavs are our barometer of like a good team in the East. Like a great team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like above average.
Yeah. They're gonna sweep Toronto. Toronto's not good.
Yeah. People want Brandon Ingram's head on a stick.
Yeah, I saw that apparently they left him in Cleveland on accident.
I don't know. I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah, accidentally left him there on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
Yo, the Cavs with Harden, bro. I'm a Cavs fan.
Oh, I like James Harden. I've always been a fan of him.
I love one of the best scorers of all time. Maybe the best scorer of all time.
At the free throw line?
No, like.
No, I respect James Harden's scoring ability. Like that run that he went on in like what? It must have been 2017, 18?
On the Rockets MVP season?
Yeah, 2018.
Bro, I was watching
fucking nuts.
He's like 38, 48, 58, 38. It's like, and that James Harden scoring, like, I don't even know.
Yeah, no, that clip is insane. But yeah, no, I like the vibes in Cleveland. I like the vibe.
I like their rebrand back to the LeBron rookie year unis.
Yeah, those are fire.
I like it. Ooh, I want a Dirk Nowitzki jersey.
Okay.
That's
you want to own
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knicks Hawks. Yeah. 1-1. I think that series is probably going to go 6. 6-6. Those 2 franchises hate each other as of late.
Yeah. I wish Trae Young was still on the Hawks.
No, apparently there were Knicks fans, like, you know how, like, they always have, like, the New York fans, like, on video, like, yelling shit outside of the But apparently Knicks fans were yelling, like, fuck Trae Young. It's like, bro, he doesn't play for Atlanta.
Yeah. Bro, there was a chant saying fuck CJ McCollum, bro.
Bro, he is the president of the NBA Players Association. You got to put some respect on CJ's name.
CJ toasted them, and he basically single-handedly won game 2 in Madison Square Garden. And everyone's like, fuck you, CJ McCollum. And he's like, I'm not a villain. I'm a nice guy. I have 2 kids and a wife. That's what his quote was after.
Wait, so villains can't have 2 kids and a wife?
No, I don't think so.
So LeBron is not a villain.
LeBron has 3 kids.
Oh, so he's a villain. I don't even know why I just brought up LeBron there, but he's on my mind.
LeBron is not a villain either. He's unethical.
Whoa. No.
Why are you playing basketball, bro?
He plays like a 40-year-old man in the rec, but he's doing it at a high level in the fucking best basketball league in the world.
Bro, Adam Silver's probably paying him with like fucking. He's probably going to be one of the first humanoids to leave this planet and like find another planet. LeBron. He's probably got to deal with Silver. It's like, send me to the next planet and we'll repopulate with LeBrons. If you just keep being relevant for as long as possible.
Yeah, and they should also make like Serena Williams a humanoid and send them both there and then populate that Earth.
Yeah, because take LeBron, Curry, and KD out of the NBA right now.
Dude, this is like a fucking this is like Space Jam, but like real. This would be a good Space Jam movie. You send them all there to be there. It's Basketball Planet.
Yeah.
And then they just have to make a bunch of basketball. I don't know. What are we talking about?
We're talking about LeBron and why he's even playing still.
We were talking about CJ McCollum.
CJ McCollum, yeah, I don't know, go Hawks.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really care who wins that series. It's like it's cool. I like watching Boston, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on Boston, Philly, Sixers, little game 2 stunner.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good about that one. I mean, I don't know or really think that they're gonna win the series because like the Celtics just played like shit. Like absolute dog shit. But like I'm a big fan of VJ Edgecombe. And like I like the Sixers. And Edgecombe broke like fucking 10 records in that game. He dropped 30 points, 10 rebounds, and had 6 threes. He's the youngest player in NBA playoff history with 30 points and a 10 rebound game, passing Magic Johnson. He's the first rookie with 30 and 10 in a playoff game since Tim Duncan in 1998. First rookie ever with 5+ threes and 10+ rebounds in a playoff game. First rookie with a 30-point double-double since Derrick Rose in 2009. Those are all the records that he broke. And then, like, I was watching that game. He got knocked over and, like, hurt his back and went to the locker room twice and came back both times. Like, that's fucking badass, gritty. And he did it without Embiid, who's out with an appendectomy.
Did Embiid play this season?
I don't know. I think he was playing. I think he came back late, and then he got his appendix taken out.
Bro needs to stop being injured. He's just making up injuries.
Yeah, he could easily be a top 25 player of all time. Like,
at this point, if they go on a playoff run and it's VJ, he could be the GOAT.
It's VJ time.
Mm-hmm. What college did he go to? BYU?
Baylor,
bro.
Yeah,
but they did nothing.
I think that they went to the Elite 8 the year before he got drafted. Yeah, no, he was really fucking good in college. And he's probably going to be a Sixer for life for a very long time.
The 77, do you think that's his number?
Yeah, I don't see why you would change it. I don't know. It's like, I don't like it when guys change their numbers. It's like, just keep your number. Be that number your career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like Drake Thomas, he switched from 42 to 32.
Who's like Drake Thomas, bro? Seahawk,
Drake Thomas.
He went from 42 to 32?
Yeah, he changed his number.
How did you hear about that? When did he do that?
I saw it online.
That's Chris Carson's number, bro.
Chris Carson's no longer a Seahawk.
One of the greats.
Yeah. All right, well, yeah, talked about...
42's a good number for him, though.
Let's get into the Satsop Super League for a little bit.
Yeah?
What?
What about our boy?
What do you mean, what about our boy?
What are we going to talk about with our boy?
I don't think that we're going to talk about our trade offers from Uncle Toby with Cam Shepp. That's
true.
Okay. Apply.
All right. Well, maybe he would like to speak about that.
Yeah, we could ask him about it, but let's get into it.
Yeah. All right. What do you have for the people?
So Uncle Toby offered us the 105 for the T Higgins for the 105. We declined. That's not a great offer. Giving up the 105, like, for an established wide receiver 1 with injury history. And
an established wide receiver 2?
Yeah, sorry, no, that's what I meant.
I want to know what crack pipe my uncle's smoking, to be honest. Because my boy, Uncle Toby.
You see me?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
What? What do you say?
We were not ready for you, but it's good. We'll just have you on right now.
Well, I'm not ready either. Let me come back in.
Oh, okay. Right. We'll see you in a little bit. Bro, I don't even know how he got in there. I did not send him a link.
I'm actually dying right now, bro. That's our guest that you guys.
Yeah, that was fucking Cam Shep. I'll introduce him when he comes on again.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But yeah, what were you saying about Uncle Toby?
Yeah, he's smoking crack. Like, literally, your brain can't be functioning properly if you're seriously sending that trade to somebody. Like,
Whoa, I don't think that he would send a trade that he wouldn't be like, let's fucking go. I did that. So that's what, like, T Higgins for the 105. Like, yeah, if I had T Higgins, I would love to trade him for the 105.
T. Higgins is going into his 7th year of NFL football, and he's a wide receiver too. When we have the chance to draft a 22, 23-year-old wide receiver who's never played an NFL snap and can go to a better team than the Bengals. I'm just gonna, and then Jordan Love, like it's the same shit,
Yeah,
but different because it's super flex.
it's different because it's super flex, but like, I just don't think that Jordan Love fits the mold of a SEAL Team Fix player.
Yeah, we run a tight ship and we judge character. We are not just bringing people onto the roster for the fuck of it.
Yeah, our quarterbacks win Heismans.
Yeah, Jordan Love's Utah State guy or whatever. Like, no.
Yeah, miss me with that bullshit.
No.
I'm good.
For the 1-5 too, like,
Yeah.
then he's getting a QB replacement and then a wide receiver on top of it. And what, we're just getting a quarterback who we don't even like. That's not our guy. That's just not our guy.
No, he never has been.
Never will be.
Nah, that ship has sailed. But hey, Toby, if you want to give us Trevor Lawrence for the 105, I will sign that fucking seal liver
immediately.
Go, baby.
Yeah, that's what Saul was like. Okay, Trevor Lawrence. I'm like, yeah, right now.
Yeah, but also I want to see where these rookies go, too.
Yeah, I might send that.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence and the 102. Trevor Lawrence and the 102 for the 105. That's like something up Uncle Toby's alley. That sounds like it makes sense.
Tuck in there, Tucker Kraft, be a part of that deal.
Yeah,
I think that would be a fair trade, all across the board.
Tucker Kraft and the 105 for Trevor Lawrence and the 102.
5. Let's do it.
That's not a good trade either.
For who? I think that's even across the board.
No, that's a bad trade for Uncle Tobe. But that's some shit he would send us, so I don't understand.
Yeah.
He's like, it's my value. We love you, Uncle Tobe, though, but come on.
Value's value.
Yeah. Are you being serious? Like,
Me?
probably not. He's probably just trying to get the ball rolling, as are some other people trying to get the ball rolling on some trades. Like, you're not just going to walk into the draft in 9 days and be like, oh, I haven't heard from this person once. I'm willing to trade with you. Like, you got to butter up someone and be like, oh, I've been trying to make a trade happen. I now will give you the right compensation, and now you will be willing to even press accept on that.
Yeah, we've been buttering people, certain people. I think a lot of
buttering the wrong. Huh?
No, I don't think we're buttering the wrong people. I mean, I can't even say what I want to say, but like, fucking A, Hank and B Fix, what's wrong with them?
I think they're playing hard to get.
Yeah, they always do that, and then we will fucking
overpay
for a 3rd round pick.
We'll get them.
I don't know. I don't want to trade with them. I'll just let their team fucking die. Like, they can just die.
Yeah, that's what they don't realize is that it's a symbiotic relationship we can have where both parties benefit, and they just they want to die, I think.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Because what happens when a team gets so bad to the point where it's just like, I don't even want to play this anymore. Like, and I don't think that they have the rebuild mentality in them if they do get that bad.
If I'm them, I would have rebuilded 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you rebuild around Derrick Henry and Amon-Ra and Drake May and Josh Allen. And you trade everyone else and you don't fucking, like, I don't know. I would love to rebuild their team. That would be a fun rebuild.
Yeah, I'm like,
No, bye-bye Derrick Henry 2 years ago.
Yeah, I guess. But dude, he's elite.
I know. And that probably would have been, but like, you got to be compensated, but you probably could still get some good stuff for D Hen.
Yeah, their running backs would just like, I would probably kill myself if I had that running back room.
It's rough.
Yeah, so we know what they're doing with their fucking first 2 picks.
Running backs in not that great of a running back class, but we will be talking about that soon with our draft analysis guy.
Yeah.
Cam Sheppard.
I was wondering, like, do you have any like thoughts on pros and cons of drafting 5 in a linear draft?
Drafting 5? What? At the 5?
Yeah, having the 5th pick in 4 rounds of a linear draft.
I think the pros are that we have it's like a good spot to be able to reach on people each round. So, like, because if you're first 4 picks, like, you're not really reaching into the back end too much. So us being at 5, like, we can look at the next 5 players and be like, one of these guys, if we've already studied him, we can take and not feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Rather, yeah.
The disbursement of talent from, like, let's say 5 to 12 is more similar than 1 to 7.
Exactly.
Yeah. You got any cons though?
You don't get the first pick in every round.
Yeah, true. True.
That's my only con, but I'm just excited to hear the noises of Sleeper when the draft begins. And
Yeah. I'm supposed to be coaching that morning. My game is at 11. So that means that I would have to get to the field around 10. And the draft starts at 10 Saturday morning. It is an hour per pick. So I feel like I could be done with my coaching by the time that's over if everyone uses their full time.
I feel like the first 2 picks are going to happen within an hour of each other.
Yeah. So like an hour.
Ooh, I want to see a in-draft trade. I want to see a big in-draft trade.
That's crazy. That will be crazy. But I don't know. I don't think that anyone's going to make any moves in the first round.
Bro, we are the ones. I feel like we're gatekeeping one of those top 3 receivers and Sadiq.
Yeah, we kind of control.
Who wants them? Who wants them?
The draft runs through us.
Come talk to us. And speaking of draft, we've just entered single day digits on that.
9
days, 18 hours.
Oh my.
Oh, bro. This season it's been quicker to the draft for me.
Yeah, it's felt way quicker, and maybe this offseason will go by faster too. I feel like we're already kind of fucking speed running it since the Seahawks went so deep. Like we've had football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
meaningful
football all the way.
We won the Super Bowl 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. And we have Hard Knocks. Like, dude, who's got it better than us?
No one actually in the world has it better than us, bro.
No, this is awesome.
Yeah, this is fun. Dude, but what? Should we tell Cam Sheppard to come back?
We can spitball for a couple more minutes.
Let's debate tennis. Because I've been watching a lot of tennis hype videos.
Yeah. Dude. Djokovic is the GOAT. Undisputed GOAT. 24 majors, 4-time career Grand Slam. Aura out the fucking wazoo. Like, he's Serbian. He's from Yugoslavia, our motherland. So I don't know why he's not your GOAT. You like the gay Spanish guy.
I never said Rafa's the GOAT.
Who are you saying the GOAT?
It's Roger Federer is the GOAT.
Okay, you like
Roger Federer is the GOAT.
Number 2 in majors. Yeah.
I don't know. But you really calling Rafa Nadal whack, bro. He's the king of the clay court.
He is the king of the clay. I respect.
So, what are you talking about? He's clip farming. There was no such thing as a clip,
bro,
back in those days.
That was clip farming. What he said was totally clip farming in that.
That was a cold line. That was cold.
Yeah, bro.
For reference, he's talking about
if Nick Kyrgios, someone's asking him if his opponent can make every point matter to him as much as every point matters to him, could he be one of the greats? And he's like, if, there will be nothing with if.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of hard, but he's clip farming. Also,
It
that's
is.
a dumb fucking question. He's literally setting him up like that's an alley-oop. Like, come on.
Nah, but
What
he
are you
could have been like,
asking about-
yeah, he could, because he has the talent if he just worked hard. But he doesn't even use the word if. I should stop using it.
Yeah, if is a bad word.
If is a bad word. And like, what? That's a bad shot? No, it's an unfamiliar shot. You know?
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I might drop that on my lacrosse team tonight.
Hmm.
Not a bad shot. It's just unfamiliar.
Exactly. Okay. Novak is just like, I think he has the least aura of the three, but I think he is the GOAT. He has the most Grand Slams.
Roger Federer has aura?
Yes.
Dude, he is a plain piece of toast. What are you talking about?
He is the Swiss G, bro. Dude, have you not seen?
Yes,
have you not seen what he's done?
I respect all of their games. I do. But I think that Djokovic is the best, and he's my guy, and I'm going to stand on that.
Homeboy hits a serve out OB at fucking Roger Federer. He hits it behind his back, straight to the ball girl at the net, right to her hand. That's aura, bro. I think he's the most robotic of the three, though.
Dude, he's a fucking tennis player. They're all robots.
I know. But that's like, okay, it's the big three conversation. Those are the three. But Sinner and Alcaraz are coming.
I don't know.
Alcaraz is coming, bro.
You think that that either of them are going to be a 4-time career Grand Slam winner or win like any of those tournaments 15 times? Like that's what all three of those guys have done.
Well, I guess so. I guess.
Yeah, it's possible. I guess they're in it every single year and they're just killing each other going back and forth. So they could do it. It's just like, we'll see the longevity.
Yeah, tennis is fun. Tennis is cool. I've been playing a lot. What's the next big tennis match? That's what I'm looking for.
You're looking it up?
Yeah.
Think
April.
French?
Oh, wait. I said tennis match big. Okay, you gotta help me out, bro. When's the next major?
It's the French Open, May 16th.
Okay. Yeah, French Open. Okay. Give me Francis Tiafoe to win that.
Hell nah.
He's always in the mix, though.
He is in the mix, but he's not gonna get it done. I feel bad for him. He's just born in the wrong era.
French is like, well, is he? I think he's born in the right era.
I don't know. What if he played in the 60s?
What if? That's what I'm saying. I think he's born in the right era. He just doesn't have it.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
Yeah, wait, is the French Open on court? Real court?
Clay.
That's on clay?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Notorious for its red clay.
Bro, I want to play on some freaky court.
Well, I would love to play on clay or grass. I think I would be more of a clay guy.
We gotta, okay, it would just be so class at a winery to have a clay or grass tennis court.
I think clay would be very attainable.
Clay would be tough. Also, I was watching a video of Annie Murray. He served one down the middle and it's literally on the line and like it's on grass and like the chalk flies up and the ref called it out and oh my gosh. He's like, you got to be kidding me. Everyone in here saw that in. He's walking to the other side. Bro, Annie Murray's hilarious, bro.
Tennis beefs are hilarious. Like when a tennis player just freaks out, it's insanely funny.
I was tennis beefing with my boy.
Really?
Because, yeah, he was like beefing with my serve. We were playing doubles, and I was still serving full speed. because I'm trying to get a point.
Why wouldn't you?
Just to play, so everyone, so like we can have rallies.
I'm
Because
sorry.
if I'm serving, I don't know.
Yeah. What I would say, fuck off and
I
call
basically was like, fuck off, but then also like, okay, let's just play. Like we're all here. Like I'll just tap it in.
Yeah,
And
but
we were all just tapping in first serves. Like it was fun. We were playing. So, but I was like, bro, you're scared of my serve, and I know that.
Yeah. I mean, just chalk it up as you're gonna drop a game every 3.
Yeah. If I'm like, the reason why he's like, okay, you hit into the net a bunch. I'm like, okay, then just take the win if I'm gonna hit into the net.
Yeah. What?
Like take the game.
Hey, how about we just play tennis?
Yeah, it's my game. Don't make me conform to your bitch ass. We do not conform, bro.
No, I would not conform on that. I would serve it harder.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Dude, I miss doubles. I would love to get out there and play some
If
doubles.
you're listening, Pat, you know I'm talking about you, boy.
Oh, Pat, you're a pussy.
Pat was being a pussy. But it was fine. We won the doubles match.
Nice. All right, now we're gonna get into our interview with Cam Shepp. He's brought to you by Cam's Green Tea.
Bro, that shit's crazy. Green tea makes you act up.
All right, we now welcome on a
Welcome.
very, very special guest. We have Cameron Sheppard. He's our cousin's husband. He is the offensive line coach at Wilson High School, now called Silas. He is the co-manager of First Downsyndrome, the Satsop Super League team, and a new father. Welcome to the show, Cameron.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Yeah. So, they say that you get acquired dad strength the minute you bring your baby home. Is that true? Are you feeling strong right now?
Yeah, I would say that's true. You also get a couple inches the moment that thing pops out.
Couple inches.
Yeah, a couple inches.
What are you talking about? Bro, let's keep it clean, Cameron. Okay? Children listen to this episode.
Okay, all right. We can start over if you want.
Bro, that makes no sense. You got what you got, bro.
You'll know one day. You'll know.
All right. We'll see.
Okay,
Bro,
real talk
yeah.
though. Sleep deprivation, that is new with like having a baby, a newborn baby. Is that affecting your analysis on this up and coming rookie draft?
Yeah, I haven't done a ton of homework. I would say that I'm a little bit behind, but I think really like all the stuff pre-draft doesn't really matter until we see kind of where people fall as far as like, you know, if they're going to teams where they looks like they're going to have a lot of snaps and good opportunities to be fantasy producers versus, you know, you got guys that you love that end up in a bad situation and you don't want to necessarily take an early reach on them like you would if they ended up in a different team.
I don't want another Jets wide receiver. So basically what you're saying is like you're going to play off of the NFL draft and how those franchises are drafting their guys.
Yeah. And there's enough time between the draft that, you know, I think it's kind of easy to, I mean, when we do a rookie draft with the way our league's set up, it's like, it's really 4 picks you're looking at. Like, I mean, you guys like to trade and get a lot of picks, but 4 rounds. So there's a lot of bull crap that just isn't worth drafting based on where it goes.
Gotcha.
I feel like, yeah, what does the mock drafts pre-NFL draft mean to you? Because a lot can change due to the NFL draft.
The mock draft, you're talking about like looking at the mock draft for like fantasy value. Is that your question?
No, like a rookie draft right now. Like,
Yeah.
say you're hopping in one right now. What are you looking at? Just like, are you do you even think that you're gonna get the guy who's projected to you? Are you like taking
No.
reaches?
No, I think typically you're gonna have like I think really the first like 4 picks, I think, when you look at kind of historically how it goes, are kind of like who those 4 guys typically are gonna be, outside of like maybe a weird wild card, some dingleberry in your league does something stupid.
Jack
But
Bet.
yeah. I mean, no, I could that was interesting. But like outside
That
of
was
that, I
interesting.
think guys start taking, like, oh, I need a running back, so I'm gonna reach on so and so, even though they're not really they're gonna be like a running back 2, but I'm gonna take them in at 5 because I'm hoping and praying, like I don't want to throw any names out there, but there's some teams that think that uh a guy who is clear, like, he's not going to be better than a running back 2 is somehow going to be the savior of their fantasy team that year as a
Yeah,
rookie.
so let's talk about Jonah Coleman.
Sure.
He's probably gonna be a running back 2 wherever he gets drafted.
But not necessarily.
I just don't see him going into the league and taking over a starting role right away. But
Well, here's the thing that will get him on the field and in good situations.
Pass
He's
pro.
Yeah, he's the best pass pro back in this draft. And that's something that, like, NFL fans, the NFL fans are getting smarter than they were 10 years ago. Like, nobody would have talked about that shit 10, 15 years ago. But it's the kind of thing that, like, a GM that I think NFL GMs kind of lick their chops over. Because
gotcha.
it's just super important. I mean, I think a great example, Zeke Elliott, when he first came out, was great in pass pro. I mean, he was just all, when he first came out, just a well-rounded, good at kind of everything. But that's just an example I can think of a guy that was like, this is like a huge elite factor to why he can be an every down back.
Mhm. So you think, like, if you were doing a rookie draft right now, you think he's a first round pick?
Jonah, for our league, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially depending where he ends up. I think if he, like, I mean, there's a good chance he ends up on a place where he's like gonna be phased in,
Mhm.
you know. But most teams, I don't think there's no bell cow running backs outside of like maybe 6 to 8 guys. I mean, I'd have to let me take a look at the kind of breakdown of who's getting an absurd amount of carries, but I think most NFL teams are splitting their carries
Yeah,
situationally.
no, it sounds right.
You got Saquon and you got C-Mac, and like there's kind of an elite group.
Or guys like
Yeah,
that.
Josh Jacobs,
Mhm.
Josh Jacobs, Alabama running back, slept on.
right? That's right. Always bet on an Alabama running back.
Always.
Okay, yeah, we're all on the same page there. Yeah, well, okay. NFL draft is tomorrow. So forget like position for a second and like from a non like dynasty league perspective, who are your top 3 prospects this year on either side of the ball?
Great question. It's Well, first of all, I love both of the Ohio State, Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs. I think are both like arguably the highest value defensive prospects. Um, Jeremiah Love, stud. I think it's hard to not have a conversation about Mendoza. One, because he's far and away probably the best NFL ready quarterback in this draft.
Yeah.
So I think there's some like relative value there. The dude's a fucking winner.
He is a winner.
Like, I think what they did at Indiana was like what good NFL teams are doing now schematically, where it's like, we're gonna have a really good run game, and when we pass the ball, it's not gonna be like like he knows what the shots are. He knows what they're attacking. Like if you look at a lot of the stuff they scored on, it's like 2 or 3 routes.
Mhm.
And it's situational, and they know they're gonna have it. They know that they're smart about how there was an era, like if you look at like Lincoln Riley spread offenses where you had Hurts and you had Baker and you had Kyler Murray and um, really even like Joe Burrow, where teams were running these really like spread out concepts where there's like five routes every play,
Mhm.
and we're just spreading out defenses that way. And I think the NFL is defenses are kind of adjusting to be able to, there's kind of a reactive flow of it where I think
Isn't that like what the 3 high safety is kind of stopping that type of offense?
the two high shell stuff, like what the Hawks do, a lot of cover 4, a lot of man. I think like if you go back to the Hawks Legion of Boom, where they had defenses that were like, we're gonna run our base cover 3, and we're gonna be so good at it that it doesn't matter what they're running. We're gonna be able to keep everything in front of us and play violently downhill when they try and check down. And then I think there was kind of towards the end of that, like Sean McVay, Shanahan figured out ways to kind of attack those kinds of defenses. And then there was a, a kind of a reaction to that, where now that defenses are now becoming more, instead of doing that one look and doing the same base thing, they're finding ways to hide how they're doing that base thing. They're still doing, like, if you like, the thing with the Hawks is you look at them and they were an elite defense doing essentially the same thing every play, but they would kind of dress it up differently. Um, so I think there's always kind of a push and pull as far as what's trendy.
Hell yeah. So yeah,
It's a chess
Mendoza.
match.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a chess match.
It's just a chess match. It is.
What about Arvell Reese though? Why do you he's supposed to be top 2, top 3 pick, and you left him out of your
Mhm.
top
Mhm.
3?
Well, this is what I would say about the one. I think it's going to be a very edge rusher heavy draft. I think you're going to see, I don't think it's crazy to say there might be like 5 edge rushers taken in this first round.
Hey now.
What?
That's a lot.
He's just
No,
saying,
yeah,
hey
I'm
now.
serious. Yeah, no, there's a lot of guys, and I don't think there's like there's no like Chase Young or one of the Bosa brothers that's like far and away like this guy can every down edge rusher, far and away the most NFL ready guy.
David Bailey?
Like, that's what I'm saying. There's so many names. There's 2 dudes out of Michigan that are situationally interesting. There's the dude from Miami, Bain, with the small arms. And but I just
He
think there's
likes
gonna
it.
be. I don't think it's crazy to say that like Arvell Reese, right? I got his name right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, he may be the first guy taken, but he may not be the most productive guy situationally, based on just somebody might end up in a spot where they're just able to produce more. And it's kind of a slim bet, but I don't think there's a non-zero chance that happens with the amount of guys there are at that position.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were talking a little about like Ruben Bain and his arm size. As an offensive line coach at the high school level, what do you see like in a matchup where like maybe you see a kid out there who has small arms? Like, what are you
Mhm.
seeing? How are you attacking that?
Uh, well, I would say like it's I think it's more interesting from like the other, like being a defensive line coach, thinking about what they can do, because as an O-line coach, it's like I'm gonna try and do the same thing to everybody all the time.
Yeah, yeah, okay, I see what
You
you're
know what
saying.
I mean? So like it doesn't matter. Like we'll have some techniques to try and kind of counter certain things, but like if you have a guy that's just a freak, he's a freak against everybody. It doesn't matter what who you got against. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be a freak all year. Um, I I I don't know. I just think that I don't. I always kind of am annoyed by the like, oh, this guy has small hands or he has small like the weird things that are like. You ever like the scene in Moneyball?
Dude, I'm actually a pretty big fan of that discourse. Small hands, short arms. I
It's
think that
interesting. I mean, I'd like to see where it like show me the data. Show me the
if you're
data.
producing at a level to be even talked about a first round guy and you have short arms, like
Mm-hmm.
you're low key that guy.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I see
Yeah,
what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
he already did it at a high level.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like that scene in Moneyball where all the old timey scouts are sitting around and like, oh, his girlfriend's ugly. He's not gonna be a good baseball player. Like, I don't know. I just
That
don't.
is literally what is happening right now as we speak. Someone just called someone's girlfriend ugly in a draft war.
Yeah, exactly. Well, think about
Bro,
like a great
100%.
example is like um Hunter Renfro. Like measurably,
Animal.
nobody would think that he would have been the receiver that he was like immediately when getting in the league. I don't know what happened, but there's Cooper Cup, like as a dude, slow 40. Um,
Here's
some people are just dogs. They understand the how the game is played. I don't know.
the nuances. Yeah, I feel you. Some people are just gamers,
Mm-hmm.
and some people just have intangible genetics,
That's
and
right.
that's not always the recipe for success.
No,
And it
there's other
usually
factors.
actually isn't the recipe for success.
No, I think there's a lot. I think there's people that are just they're 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 gonna work harder to kind of overcompensate. And I think if you're in the NFL, you're one of those guys. And I think it's quickly exposed if everybody has to be one of those guys. Long arms or
Dude,
short arms.
what about that fucking guy from Africa that's been only playing football for like 2 or 3 years? That's gonna
Which
get
one?
drafted. I don't know,
Like a
but I
bunch
think
of
there's
them.
only one guy that's been playing for 2 years from Africa.
What's
But you're an athlete.
What'd you say?
He's just an athlete.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
even have to know the game of football to get drafted. Like he's got a fucking 40-inch vertical.
Yeah.
Go get the football is what
Yeah.
your coach
Yeah.
tells you.
I say it like I said the whole thing about the small hands, but every year there's guys that I get excited about. They're like, this is the best measurable athlete that's ever gone to the combine at this position. It's like hard not to get excited about those guys. Like
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
the Nick Immonwaris, the DK Metcalfs. I don't know. There's something that it's fun to have those kind of like imagine the ceiling kind of
Yeah. Darnell
fantasies.
Darnell.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel is this year's guy like that kind of Sony Styles with how fast he ran the 40 and
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
being a linebacker, bro. Like that's
That
insane.
that's a dude who I think is going to be a lot like if you're using him the right way, will be a lot like Nick Immonwari, where he's you have him at a linebacker spot, but he can do the same responsibilities as a safety. You
Yeah,
can
and he
have
can
him
pop back.
blitz. Like he's just
Dude,
kind of
yeah.
a positionless defender, and I think that's kind of the the future of NFL defenders is just like positionless football.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
do multiple things.
yeah, yeah, and then because if you're trying to hide what what your defense is and what guys are doing, instead of having a guy that's like, well,
Mhm.
he's going to do this every play. We know, like no matter where they put him, this is what he's good at, and this is the jobs that he's going to do. You can kind of exploit that versus a guy that
Yeah.
like you're lining him off like he's rushing off the edge, and then he drops back to a curl flat and picks off a curl on the numbers. Like that's not fun for
Yeah,
an
Mike
offense.
McDonald is probably foaming at the mouth after that 40 time, and he's
Yeah,
just like, "How can we get him But Worry in the second round, bro, that feels like Tyler Warren in the second round, low key. Same vibes.
Yeah, great value. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if Sonny Styles is first 10, maybe first 5
he's
picks.
probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we could pen him in as a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
All
Safe bet.
right, well, dude, let's transition a little bit into Dynasty and specifically your team.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let me pull it up.
Yeah, so
What do you got?
I would just like to talk about your wide receiver room. You have DJ Moore and Terry McLaurin. Like, it's solid, but not elite, in my opinion. Are you looking to draft a receiver this year, or are you cool riding it out with what you've got?
I'm not super excited about the receivers this year. We'll see again. Like, this goes back to the looking at opportunities based on where guys go. Like, if there's a offense with a good quarterback that doesn't have a lot of depth at receiver, like a Lad McConkey situation a couple years ago, where it's like, okay, he's there. How is he not going to be the wide receiver too?
Yeah, and you have Lad McConkey as well.
Yes, yeah. So I like those situations. To counter, I do think Terry McLaurin has the potential to be an elite receiver any given year.
I agree with that.
The potential, but as of late, he has.
Who's his quarterback?
Mariota.
Where did he end up? What are we talking about?
We're talking about your receivers.
Yeah, no, what team is he? Why does that sound like you just made something up?
He's still on the Washington Commanders. Mariota is not a Commander.
Jaden Daniels. Why are we talking Mariota?
I don't know, dude. He's. I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to stay healthy. I think that he's a train wreck of a quarterback, and he's not going to stay on the field. That's my opinion about him, and I think Terry McLaurin's going to suffer because of it.
I think Jaden Daniels is in a similar. I think the NFL has figured out what to do with dual threat quarterbacks. I think the Lamar Jackson was the first time that they're like, okay, well, let's lean into what he does well, and that offense is really interesting and has become more pass heavy. But that year where they were averaging ridiculous numbers on the run because he was a threat at any given time. Like, you got to give him read option looks. You got to give him some designed runs. I think Hurts is another example of a guy that when the first time they went to the Super Bowl, they knew how to situationally get him involved in the run game and have designed runs.
Now it's just pushing AJ Brown deep ball.
Say that again.
I said it's just tush push and AJ Brown deep ball now.
Yeah, they got to figure out a little bit more about what but I mean, you see the same thing with Lamar now. Like, they're happy going 5 wide and dropping him back, and he's developed into that. Like, people that say he isn't a great pocket passer at this point in his career they don't know ball.
Yeah, no,
that's where I'm at.
So what? You think that Jaden Daniels is going to develop into more of a pocket passer and that he'll be just fine?
I think they would be remiss not to figure out ways to have him continue to run. I mean, you had Cliff Kingsbury had really interesting pistol looks and stuff that they were doing to get him into the run game. I think they got to continue to do that. And you can still do that in a way that, like, that no longer means he's getting beat up every play. Sure, he's taking more risks than a guy like Justin Herbert, for example, who's rarely going to run outside of like scrambles and like short yardage read option kind of stuff. But I think I don't like the narrative of like, well, he's going to get. That's like old timey David Becker 2000s football talk of like, well, he's going to get beat up. He runs too much. He's going to get beat up.
His arm literally popped out of his arm.
It could happen to anybody, dude. That could happen to you walking to school tomorrow.
Bad elbows. My elbows are normal. I don't know. But hey, We're talking about Terry McLaurin here, not fucking Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, Terry, the elite talent receiver.
He is
He's one of the absolute best deep ball contested catch receivers over the last 5 years.
Ohio State,
another one of those guys.
Come on now.
Terry will be fine. And who, like, what you're gonna say? Like, you got Debo, but Debo isn't going to be used the same way. Debo's a gadget slot guy.
Yeah, bro. Debo's not.
You look at their receiver room right now. It's kind of scary. Who's the two? Debo or
Luke McCaffrey?
Is Debo even on this team anymore?
I don't know. I think
Debo is the commander as of now.
I don't know why he's not popping up here, but they got Diami Brown and Van Jefferson. Like, either they're a terrible offense or Terry McLaurin's making plays.
Yeah,
So
they'll probably draft someone, I think. I don't know.
They should.
Okay, so say Denzel Boston is a commander. You taking him?
No, maybe, and maybe later. I like that.
And then,
yeah, go ahead.
Also, you were talking about us accumulating picks. I think this is the only year we've had all of our picks.
Oh,
you guys have 5.
Yeah, we did.
How did you acquire the 210 pick swap with Uncle Dave? Or I don't even think you swapped it. Johnny got that. Johnny has your pick, and you have Uncle Dave's.
I can't remember.
And then you have the 3-8 and the 3-9.
They traded Uncle Dave Joe Flacco for the 210.
Oh,
yeah, that's
great
right.
trade.
Yeah, that was an insane offer on his part.
He offered that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he said he was panicking.
For a guy who, like, dude, he might not even be on a team next year. What are we doing?
He's on waivers right now.
Yeah, that was the easy, like, yes.
And you were in the second round.
I think we got him on the waiver wire. Fucking, you're gonna have a second round for him? Okay.
We had him, bro. Saul, we had Joe.
It's fine. We can have him in a week. Like, he's on waivers.
True.
And maybe we can do
you
it
can
again.
have him right now. You don't even need to give up a second round pick.
Well, maybe this year we can get Uncle Dave for a third round pick.
Uncle Dave, bro. Okay, Saul and I, we're at the 1-5. We've been talking a bunch about, well, we know Mendoza and Love pretty much chalked up as 1 and 2. Pretty much. Unless one of these 3 receivers goes somewhere crazy.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, he's the next one. But we're thinking about Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah, I was gonna just say that looking at it.
And I know you have Mark Andrews on your roster. And how do you feel about your tight end room with Mark Andrews being kind of your plug and play? And I would say your main tight end is, what's his name? Fannin now, which was, that's good.
We got Kincaid too. I'm really happy with their tight end room. I think most teams in our league have like maybe one tight end that you could start every week. I think we have 3 tight ends that we could start any week, just situationally. Yeah, I know you guys don't like Mark Andrews, but he's an elite tight end. He's a veteran. He's gonna get on the field. I think he'll
solidified tight end 1 as of now. I mean, who knows what the draft is gonna like. Saul and I think like Sadiq might go to the Ravens.
I've seen that. I think that's a good fit. It wouldn't. I don't think Sadiq is gonna be like an inline tight end. I think he'll be a guy that they put in kind of different flex spots, like even like put him in the backfield, and can sneak him out.
It's that same concept of a positionless player.
Yes.
He can literally play any position.
Similar to Fannin, how Fannin was. I think Mark Andrews is still a guy that they have no problem putting in the slot. And Kincaid's the same way, where it's like you can keep that same like 11 personnel where you have one running back, one tight end, and still do spread stuff out of it. Like on third downs, you have him in the slot, and he could still be a go-to third down option. I still think the targets will be there for him. I mean, look, there's plenty of old tight ends in the league that people write off that end up being top 15 fantasy tight ends. And everybody's like, okay.
Probably not with Mark Andrews, though. Even with him stepping into a bigger role this year, like.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's still if he's our tight end 3, if you want to go there, like I'm still feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, your tight end 3 is better than ours.
Our tight end 3 is a tight end 1 on the Ravens offense, a team that notoriously uses a lot of tight ends.
Yeah, true.
Our tight end 3 is Darnell fucking Washington, bro. So you better put some respect on that name.
Yeah, he's a great blocker. I'm still waiting for him to catch more than 20 passes.
Saul and I said if he has a 20-point game this year, then he stays on the roster.
I like it. That's fun. That'll be
exciting. And I think he will. I think he will have it.
Oh, it's not impossible.
He needs a touchdown.
Yeah, he needs a touchdown.
Speaking of tight ends, though, Yogi and Boo Boo's tight end room is awesome. They have 10 tight ends, bro.
No, they do.
They have 7 tight ends, which is basically 10.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's Mickey G and Chris Kearns.
Oh, yeah. It's actually pretty good because you're looking at
it's not bad.
Kelsey and Kittle is all you would have needed.
7 years ago, that's just elite.
I like Ferguson. I don't think he's there yet to be not even close to being an every week starter, but I think he could be. I've also seen some mocks where the Rams take Sadiq, and I think that's a great fit.
Bro, yeah. It's like if Sadiq goes to a good place, like it's gonna be hard for me to not try and convince Saul to just be like, we got like.
Yeah, dude, he's fun. He's one of my favorites. He's gonna be one.
At the same time, though, those 3 receivers that are going, and we're probably gonna have the opportunity to draft one. It's just wherever they go. Like we just gotta wait for the draft tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then, I see this year, I don't see Sadiq dropping to the 2-5, or like I don't see him like last year how Warren and Loveland fell all the way to the end of the second. Like I just don't see Sadiq falling at all.
The thing that was different for me for those 2 guys between them and Sadiq was they were both in run heavy. They could be used as blockers. Obviously, Tyler was a freak that they had do everything. I mean, they put him at Wildcat.
Did you watch him at Penn State? Like they had him doing everything there too.
Doing everything. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. And so I think Sadiq is not like a traditional NFL tight end. You'll have to be kind of creative with how you use him.
I think we're on like the cusp of like that new age tight end though.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like getting Sadiq, like I'm falling in love.
I'm with you, dude. It's sick. He's a sick player.
But dude, who are you falling in love with? I know it's tricky because you're at the end, but who do you think like is in your mind with the 1-9?
Well, it's gonna be really situational. There's a couple running backs where if they fall in the right spot, great. We're also very like running back heavy. Like you guys said, we probably need to be looking at receivers. I don't love the.
It's just unfortunate the spot you're in for receiver this year. Like it's not ideal.
I mean, I think if I were you, I would definitely be looking at some Ty Simpson tape.
Oh yeah. Well,
you only have 2 quarterbacks, and one of them's on the cusp of retiring.
Here's the thing. The thing that gets me about Ty Simpson is that Alabama's offense was horrible. Like they were, every game I watched of them, their offense looked fucking dysfunctional.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's probably gonna take him tomorrow. Somebody's gonna reach on him.
You think he's a first rounder?
I think if you're a desperate team like Cardinals,
Cardinals would have to trade in though.
Yeah, and I think they
Or-
might. I saw
Yeah.
something earlier today where it was them trading up with the Hawks at the end of the round to take Ty Simpson.
Yeah,
Like
because
just
they would have
moving up like 2 or 3 picks, I think.
Mhm.
It's because the Jets pick the first pick in the second, and they might take Ty Simpson with that pick if
Yeah.
the Cardinals don't make something happen.
I'll go on record now. If they take him at the second overall pick, that's a horrible, very Jets pick because he's not.
No, I don't think
There's so much better
saying
value that they could take.
at
Was
2.
that so? What'd you
Are
say?
you said that the Jets might take him at 2? I don't see a world where
That's
that
what
happens.
That's what Cam said. I think it would be a horrible.
No. I'm saying that the Jets
First pick in the second round.
first pick.
Okay. Yeah. I still don't love it.
Ty Simpson's a first-time quarterback.
I know. I don't
I
like that really.
I still
either.
don't love that. Like I said, man,
The Hawks are probably talking to the Jets and the Cardinals, being like, "We're gonna take Ty Simpson if neither of you do. So fucking come give us something." Like we're the Super Bowl champs, bitch.
I'd be like, all right, okay, go for it.
And then we don't do it.
I mean, I think he's a very uninteresting. Like I said, they're like if you're not a fucking absolute stud on your like if your college's offense isn't, and part of it was their fucking run game sucked. They couldn't run the ball, which is very
that's just the O line.
Not Alabama.
Isn't that just the O line then?
I mean, yes and no. It's also like just maybe schematically and situationally how they're running it. I mean, what do we know as Hawks fans is what's the guy? Ryan Grubb.
Grubb's so bad, bro.
Couldn't figure out how to run the ball on our team.
Yeah.
And I think part like I didn't watch a lot of Alabama. I saw a select few games, but
Yeah.
I watched that Hawks season, and like one of the big things for me was teams knew like almost every time we're in shotgun, we're passing the ball. Every time we're under center, we're running the ball. So it's like, okay, you're telling everybody what you're doing beforehand. And then like it goes in great like juxtaposition to what we did this year where we're under center to try and pass it, to try and set up the pass. And just under center most of the time. But I don't know. I just think the Alabama thing was a mess. And maybe that counts towards why he didn't maybe you should give him a shot because he was on a subpar. I just don't think it works that way though.
Rose Bowl.
Personally,
that coaching staff is terrible. Like I have zero.
Yeah.
Rob or whoever the fuck. What's his nuts? I don't know.
DeBoer.
Yeah, DeBoer.
Ty Simpson in Jackson Dart's shoes last year. Is he a first round pick?
As far like you're saying put Ty Simpson on Ole Miss and they have the same
life swap. But
I still
a
like
year ago.
I still like what Jackson Dart does better. I think he is an interesting run threat.
Mm-hmm.
The
run threat is there.
I think he's got more juice. He's got more kind of like just I think there's guys that figure out how to win.
Yeah.
And figure out how to make things happen. I'm not saying Jackson Dart is a great example of that because I think that Ole Miss team his year underperformed a little bit. They didn't win big games in the SEC that they needed to. That they were able to figure it out this year, sort of. I don't know. I'm not huge on Ty Simpson. I think he's kind of boring, low ceiling.
Yeah, I
don't think the floor's that high either.
Yeah, I watched this Gruden video, and like that, I think that's what's like. It could be selling a lot of dynasty managers on him. Take a second round flyer on him, or if you really like him, or say you're a Cardinals fan and they draft him, or someone moves up, you can talk into it, but it would be very like wishful thinking.
The Gruden thing's cool because it makes everybody look pretty like it'll get me excited about some fucking quarterback at Duke or Memphis.
Yeah.
Just hearing him talk shop is cool. Like just the level of there's not bad quarterbacks in college.
Yeah.
Like the smallest school has a solid quarterback.
Yeah.
Like North Texas, I don't know what year that guy, the Meston Maker or whatever.
Dude, we've talked about him. That quarterback coach, or is it the scout? Someone there is fucking doing a great job.
Yeah, it's the same guy that brought Cam Ward to WSU when he came from Incarnate Ward, where Cam Ward came from. And so he's just a good they got a good system over wherever he goes. I mean, that kid had like a 600 or 700 yard passing game this season.
Yeah.
At North Texas.
Welcome to the Pac-12, North Texas.
Yeah. No, they'll probably do fine. I mean, it's not really the Pac-12 that it was. It's basically the Mountain West, and I think he'll do fine.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be fine. Would you rather have Luther Burden or Tucker Kraft
this year?
Yeah, in general, this year.
That's a tough one.
With my tight ends, Luther Burden. With the way my team is sitting, Luther. If I was you guys, Tucker Kraft.
Interesting.
What type of question is that, bro?
It's a great question. It's a good question. I like those questions.
I like Luther Burden.
Is Jackson Dart a top 15 quarterback?
Yeah, he can be, no problem.
Okay. But is he?
Yeah, I don't think it's crazy to like put him in that middle of the league conversation.
Yeah.
The Luther Burden or Tucker Kraft is like the most Johnny Souling. Him hitting Uncle Toby with
we gotta have
this
the
guy
conviction
or this guy. Just no context. You just have to choose one. But that's why it's fun, is because it's open ended and you got to figure out a way to justify what you're saying.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to fucking maybe talk shop on a trade. Like, hey, if you said Tucker Kraft, I'd be like, all right, then give me Luther Burden for Tucker Kraft. Let's sign the fucking papers. Let's go.
I don't.
I'm not signing those papers, bro.
Tucker Kraft is a good, like when we're talking about tight ends, it's like why nobody would pick him to be top 10, but he has been.
Who, Kraft?
Yeah,
dude,
Kraft's a top 5 tight end.
Well, think about 2 years ago. Who was the guy that everybody was excited about on the same team, same position?
Musgrave.
Yeah. So I don't think
spot,
I think he would have been in the minority to be like, well, I'll take Tucker Kraft over him. I think everybody was like, this is the guy who's going to be.
Well, in all honesty, we had both of them at the time.
There you go. So you didn't even have to have that conversation. You just hedged your bet. That's next level.
That is next level. That's what the SEAL team does, bro.
Never not working.
There you go.
All right. You got a dark horse Super Bowl pick this season? A team that you think people are not thinking is going to be in the Super Bowl that might be?
Washington. The Chargers. The Chargers. I don't think saying
another shitty team.
Yeah. I don't think. Well, that's the point. Like you think they're shitty, but they're going to be good.
That is true.
I think saying like the Bears or the Lions wouldn't be. That's not the question because people think good. Looking at
Carolina.
Oh,
no, they won't beat Seattle.
Yeah, I don't like really any. Well, Tampa Bay maybe is the window's open as long as Baker's there. I think they've done pretty good things.
They've had some good drafts.
They have. That's another good spot for Sadiq to land.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I could see them. I don't know where their pick is. It's got to be later.
There's a handful of spots that if Sadiq's there, I'm like, I like it a lot.
Yeah. I'm with you.
They'll probably end up.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, those are my two big ones. Just kind of going through it mentally. There's a lot of just fucking like the AFC East is dog shit. other than the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the Pats somehow. I still thought it was weird that they made it that far.
I'm feeling Chiefs bounce back season, Seahawks versus Chiefs Super Bowl.
I could see that. I could see
and
that.
then Kenneth Walker versus his former team in the bowl.
That'd be cool.
But we get one of these new running backs, and then it's like, is he the truth or is he the truth?
Who's the truth?
Who's the truth?
Who's the truth?
That's my shot.
I like that shot.
I like it. I don't even think it's like, if you have, again, you have Mahomes, like there's certain teams with a quarterback that like the window's always open.
Yeah.
That's why I would say the Chargers. I think like Herbert has not been the problem. He hasn't been the limiting factor. He's dealing with a new limiting factor every year that he's been there.
That is true. He is always something's going on with that team.
Yeah, they're tough.
But it comes to a point like, is it his fault? I think it's his fault, personally. Like, what, has he won a playoff game?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. What, he's been to 2? The Jacksonville one. The Jacksonville one that they were up and then they lost.
Dude.
And then the one last year where their O-line was just the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, the O-line was horrible. And then there's another one sprinkled in there, but yeah, at one point you just got to be like, I'm not losing. Like, that's what you're saying. Like, Jay Dart has that win factor. Like, does Justin Herbert have that win factor?
But when we get the full Jackson Dart season, we will see that he won't be able to do enough to win, especially not in the playoffs if they even get there.
That's what I'm talking about. See, Chip.
In my opinion, I think that Justin Herbert is Jackson Dart Premium Plus.
No,
he's just taller.
No, I think Herbert is a prototype freak. He'd be good in any era. Like he's kind of like, if you go back to like the 2000s when they're like, oh, this guy's tall, he's gonna be good at quarterback. Oh, he's got big hands. And it didn't even like, he's what everybody would have wanted at that position. Just
exactly.
Big, and he's fast. He's tough as fuck. Which I love. Like he's one of the toughest quarterbacks in the NFL. It's not even close.
Yes, Jay Dart Premium Plus. I'm gonna stand off.
Okay, all right. I like it.
All right, as of right now, the NFL draft in Pittsburgh has begun. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. Now, how are we feeling? Yeah.
Well, they're gonna take Mendoza. And I had this conversation.
Is the pick in okay, it says
no,
they're on the clock. The pick is in.
No, they make them wait, even if they know the pick, even 3 weeks ago. They'll still let the clock tick like 10 minutes while they run some commercials. But the
that shit's so annoying.
Just talking.
Mm-hmm. And what I think would be interesting is if they could trade down to like mid to early first round still, and they're gonna take the quarterback. They're gonna do it because teams get scared when they don't see a way of getting out of the no quarterback problem. But what they should do is trade down and build an O-line and build a D-line and
go with Kirko for a year.
Yeah, why not? Because he's still going to struggle. Whoever you put there, because their O-line is terrible.
Yeah, Ty Simpson.
Shit, man, that's a good, like, if you're gonna trade down and then still want to take a young guy, I still don't love it, but like,
well, yeah, but then like, even if you did take the young guy and it doesn't work out, like a guy like Ty Simpson or Diego Pavia, you have the opportunity to run it back and get a star quarterback in the first round of next year's draft while you already build your offensive line.
In what's going to be a way better quarterback draft, at least the next year, maybe the next 2 years, because guys are waiting longer and longer to go. Like there's guys that I thought were going to be in this draft that aren't, and I think it's going to be the same thing next year, quarterback wise. I think I think if anybody's a Raider, dude, Diego. Diego's the fucking Raider.
Pavia's a Raider. For real.
And it's just, and it's not for the reason you're thinking. It's because he's tough and he's got some swag, and I think he's a more interesting. Like again, you want to talk about the height, but it's like dude's a winner. Dude's tough. He's interesting as far as what he can do. I'd love to see some fucking triple option in the NFL. You know, that'd be fun. Work it in. You can't run it every play like you can in high school or even college. But I think that's more interesting to me than whatever Ty Simpson's going to be.
Facts.
But they just pick Fernando.
It's probably what they'll do.
Good guy.
What they'll do.
You kind of have to.
I mean,
you don't have.
Here's what I think. Here's what I think bad organizations do. They panic for the quarterback, and they don't build around it. And they're like, okay, we'll just plug this guy into an offense that was shitty. Yet we didn't fix the reason why it was shitty. And they'll be in the same relative situation that they were this year. They probably won't have the 101, but they could. The division they're in is brutal. They're gonna do it. I think that's what. I think that's what bad. Like if the Jets were there, they would do it. Shit, if they don't take him, the Jets probably will. Yeah, I just don't. He's the one. Reach on any other quarterback, and I think it's a horrible move this draft. But I could see him. I think he's got some grit to him, and he can win.
Yeah, and he's just like the epitome of a franchise quarterback. Like that's a guy you want to date your daughter.
He's gonna do everything right, off the field and the way he does it every day. I don't have confidence in them as an organization to. Who's their head coach? Who they get?
Kubiak, yeah,
that's right.
Our boy.
That's a good fit. That's a good fit for Mendoza.
Yeah, that's what I think. Cam's been throwing out like a little bit of shade or doubt on Mendoza and the Raiders' success this up and coming year, and I'm like, dude, he's going into a Kubiak system. He's a dog in college. Like he's probably going to be a good quarterback.
I think it's back to what I was saying about having when you pass the ball and it's shots that you're running like a 2-route concept attacking one guy, or you got the look that you want and you know what's going to be there down the field. I think that's similar to what they were doing at Indiana. Mm-hmm. Like they're like, here's our one-on-one. This is where I like our receiver, and he's going to give him those shots. Because you like in the playoffs, you look at it and there was a lot of like contested stuff that he's putting on a guy that you could tell he just trusts him to make the play, and he did. Like the can't remember the other receiver that Indiana had, the white guy.
Like, Charlie Becker.
Yeah, Charlie Becker. That's a guy. That's a guy when he goes in the draft will be one I'll be keeping an eye on. Just because when his number's called, he makes plays.
All right, everybody. That was Cam Shepp. Thanks for listening to this episode. Stay blessed and enjoy the NFL draft. This episode of Fix University is sponsored by Giving Tracks, the corporate giving platform that doesn't just play the game, it changes it. With AI-powered plays, real-time donations, and all-star support, Giving Tracks takes your company's impact from the bench to the big leagues. Draft your team at Giving Tracks. That's GIVINGTRAX.com.